Hello, dear friends, and welcome to Minimite Podcast. Today we have a very special guest, and could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Ahmad Albazzaz. I'm an under ice diver.
Well, before ice diving, did you explore other types of diving, such as, open water dive or cave diving or deep sea dive?
Of course, I had a lot of dives in so many spots in the world. For example, Malta and Egypt, of course. The Red Sea is the most crystal clear water on the earth. And also, like in the Arabian Gulf. And the experience of cave dives, it's a specialty in diving. Like I have tried it in the Red Sea. There are also canyons, like not caves, canyons, and also the deep, of course. Like the Red Sea is the most fabulous place for deep, especially Dahab. They have the blue hole where you can dive, and there is also a tunnel under the water. So it's like 10 meters tunnel. Yes, but it was so amazing to try such as this kind of experience.
Well, did you ever dive in the Dead Sea?
And the Dead Sea, actually, unfortunately not, because there are no species lives under the Dead Sea, but maybe in the future, just to have, just to try. Like I said, like yes, I dived in the Dead Sea.
Yes. Well, Hassan, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
You know what's the Dead Sea?
Yes. Well, how does ice diving compare to traditional scuba diving in terms of challenges and preparation?
The ice dive is also considered as a specialty specialty dive course. You need to prepare like with special equipments and also with a dry suit. However, if you want to do a normal dives, you need to wear a wetsuit instead of dry suit. And the difference between the wetsuit and the dry suit, the wetsuit it will equalize your body temperature with the water.
So talk about diving.
We have like dry suit and wetsuit. The difference between the dry suit and the wetsuit, the wetsuit you can dive everywhere, but not in the cold water. But the dry suit, you can use it for the icy environments. For example, the dry suit, it will spare your body from the water.
Well, friends, we're just gonna go for a very quick break and come back. So,
Pause. Unpaused, and now we're finally back. But Ahmed, can you describe what we were saying before the break?
Yes, we were talking about the dry suit and the wetsuit and the difference between them. The dry suit, you can dive in a very hard environment. For example, like the under ice dive. So like the dry suit will spare the water from the body. However, if you use the wet suit to dive with it, it will equalize your body temperature with the water. We can use it only for like the normal diving spots like in Kuwait and other seas, but not in the cold weather, of course.
Well, have you tried free diving?
Actually, yes, I did, but I'm not an expert with it. I love scuba more than free diving.
Well, what is free diving?
Free diving, you dive under the water without gears. You depend on your lungs and
Instincts?
yes. So it's like you feel yourself like a fish. Yeah.
Well, did you like other types of diving?
Other types like diving, like what exactly?
Like the other kind of diving?
You mean like there is an helmet diving? Yes, the helmet dive, like a helmet with the hose and compressor on the surface, so you can walk under the water and you can breathe with that helmet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did your experience with other diving methods help prepare you for the challenges of ice diving?
Actually, I didn't try, but there was like a lot of methods. For example, I was not comfortable using the dive center's gear, so I have decided to get my own dive gears. For example, the dry suit and the special regulator, and also the hat.
Well, are there any diving skills from other diving that helped you with under the ice?
Yes, the buoyancy. The dive skills, the buoyancy is the most important skill of any diver, because it will balance you under the water, so you can be in between, like a neutral level, like you cannot touch the ground, and at the same time you can keep your lungs safe in the safe mode, like you cannot go on the top of the surface quickly. So the neutral buoyancy under the water is the most important skill, and like for ice dive and the normal dive.
Well, do you have any last words for dear viewers?
Yes, I extremely recommend to try to dive as a beginning or a normal dive, and why not in the future you can try to dive under the ice, so you can discover scuba diving.
Well, friends, that was our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.